everybody. Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at NAMM 2013 talking to Andy at the Warwick booth. You guys have a lot of new cool bass stuff, but what we're looking at right now is new Warwick bass and a cool new head, bass amp head. Tell us about that.
We're totally stoked about it. This is the LWA1000. This is a lightweight Class D amplifier that gives a true, accurate, genuine 1,000 watts. It has 2 independent channels, and each channel has a 4-band EQ and a variable compressor. It weighs only 6 pounds, and it has all the connectivity features and options that any pro bass player needs, like an auxiliary input for hooking up a drum machine or play-along tracks, and a headphone out.
And compressors.
And variable compressor for each channel. And the price on the street is $750. So it's an amazing sounding amplifier. I A/B'd it against 12 other manufacturers, and I think that it blew them all out of the water. And I think that bass players around the world will be really stoked about this amp once they give it a try.
It's got a cool sort of hi-fi stereo look to it too, sort of like Marantz or something.
Absolutely, and designed by Jonas Hellborg, iconic bassist and amp designer Jonas Hellborg. That was exactly what he was going for, is that hi-fi look. And we even have the Bubinga
solid wood
sides, which keeps it in the spirit of Warwick and the sound of wood.
Now it's 1,000 watts at how many ohms?
1,000 watts at 4 ohms. And 500 watts at 8 ohms.
Okay.
And there's a common misconception in the world of Class D amplifiers. They're actually always rated for a lot higher than they are in terms of the actual power module that's inside of them. But our power module is unique, and we're the only company that's using it, made by Pascal, and it delivers a clear, clean 1,000 watts, genuine 1,000 watts.
Cool. Now, in a second, let's take a look around back because there's some cool features back there. But seeing as you got the gain knob on the channel 1 pretty low, do you want to show us a few different varieties of sounds and show us how dirty it can go and stuff?
Okay. The highlight of this amp really is the EQ. When you're making an EQ, it's all about deciding where you're going to put the sweep of each EQ. So this EQ, by making small adjustments to it, you hear a lot of change in the sound. And with bass amps, oftentimes, as you turn the knobs, you're not hearing anything change. You're turning the knobs and nothing's happening.
So you're playing with the same intensity with your picking hand, but that added a ton of volume.
Exactly. It's adding all the bass. And then the same thing goes for the low mid. So the frequency points at which the EQ is designed enable a lot of variety in tone shaping within each control. Ultimate flexibility, and gives the player the ability to craft and extract the exact tone that they need. And it's ultra quiet. When I say ultra quiet, I mean there's no hiss, hum, buzz, extraneous nonsense that usually can be found in the EQ section of any amplifier. It's actually completely silent. The whole preamp stage, you can use the whole gain of the preamp stage without any noise at all. And then you have the variable compressor, which can be used to add a musical a smoothness and a musical tone shaping type of effect, but also it acts as a limiter. So that
sounds great.
That was flat. Let's do like the boom sizzle thing that a lot of people like, which is, pumping up the bass, pumping up the treble. And then do the opposite of that, where we cut the bass and boost up the mids and go for that kind of Jocko thing. The Jocko kind of boosted mid-range kind of a thing.
Sounds awesome, man.
Yeah,
How high can the gain go on there? Can you get into?
Crank it all the way up. Crank the gain all the way
Let's
up.
hear that. Now,
It's not going to break up and distort like a tube head will. It's just not going to do that. But what you do have is you have all that ultra clean headroom. So it's ideal for using a stomp box or something. You know, your favorite distortion fuzz box or whatever is just put it in your signal path in front of it. And you have all that nice clean headroom in the preamp stage. And of course the output stage is ultra clean. And the main thing to understand about the output section of this amplifier and the power module that's in it is that it creates the right kind of low end. Class D output sections oftentimes have a very spongy, somewhat compressed sound to them. And this is something that we sacrifice when we go to a Class D amp. You know, it doesn't hit like a Crown amp or hit like a big transformered amp. It hits with this kind of like spongy, compressed kind of sound. And we've surpassed that. We've gotten past that with our output module, our power output module with the 1,000 watts. And it gives that really nice low fundamental, that deep, punchy, fast transient low fundamental, and really does the job incredibly well.
It does sound damn good. Let's take a look at the back of this before we move on to talking about the bass you're playing.
Okay, let's just start on the left and work our way to the right. We have a 1/4-inch tuner output for our stage tuner. Then we have 1/4-inch send and return ports for outboard effects gear, you know, like if you have a rack unit or some sort of effects. Then we have a 1/4-inch line out. And then we have our XLR DI out. And this, of course, can be inserted pre or post EQ and has a ground lift switch for taking away any hum that might occur. We have one speaker output. There might be a question of why is there not two speaker outputs? It's just simply for a matter of space and to help keeping the weight down. You just simply daisy chain your two cabinets together and it brings the ohmage down to 4 ohms and you get your 1,000 watts. You hook up one speaker, you get a legit 500 watts. Cooling fan, power cable, and power switch.
Awesome. Let's talk about this bass you've got here now.
Okay, great. This is a Streamer Stage 1, 2013 Warwick Series Streamer Stage 1. There's several new things about the Streamer Stage 1. Of course, this is one of the most classic of all Warwick instruments. It has this beautiful body shape. It's ergonomically designed, incredibly comfortable to play.
Is this maple and walnut or?
No, it is maple. It's actually AAA maple on the body wings, and now new for 2013, all of our necks are Wengie. We're going back to the early days of Warwick when Wengie was the primary neck wood used, and this is a 3-piece laminated Wengie through body instrument neck, and the fingerboard is also Wengie. With Warwick, the sound of wood has been the motto or the catchphrase or whatever for the company, and the Wengie wood is a big part of that. Woods like Wengie, Ovenkal, Bubinga, that's what makes the Warwick sound. It's a deep, punchy sound and a growly sound, and now we've reintroduced the Wengie back into production as standard on all Warwick series instruments.
Now tell us about the electronics. You guys like MEC pickups on a lot of your basses?
Yes, in fact, MEC it comes standard in most of our instruments. Although we do have several that feature other artist
Their preferences.
Artist signature series instruments, and we. Throughout the years, MEC has been a partner with Warwick, and it is a big part of the Warwick sound. So this instrument features a PJ configuration, classic PJ configuration, P in the front, J in the back, active passive electronics. You have a push-pull control here which engages the preamp from passive to active in a stacked concentric knob. The bottom half of the knob is a blend control that blends from the front pickup to the back pickup. And then you have a 3-band EQ, treble, middle, and bass. This is the classic Warwick preamp, the 3-band. We have a 2-band and a 3-band, and all the streamers in the stage 1 and the stage 2 and several others have the 3-band EQ.
Cool. Do you have prices on this and the bass head yet?
The bass head is coming in at $750 on the street. So that is an amazing price for what you get.
Right.
And this bass, I'd have to look up the price on this for you.
Right. Well, where can people go to find information themselves on that online?
You just go to our website, www.warwick.de, and go to there's a price icon that you click on, and you can also, there's a dealer finder, and you just navigate through. And actually, we're just getting ready to launch a new website that's going to be even more easy and simple to navigate than ever before, where players can come on there and they can find all the information that they need instantly. They can find demos of myself with all the instruments and all the amps, and all the social media site links and pricing, dealer finder, and media section, and everything right there on the website.
Awesome. Perfect. Andy, thank you. All right, guys, thanks for watching PremierGuitar.com. Go here to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss a beat on our NAMM videos. I'm Sean Hammond. Thanks for watching.